Okay, guys, we are back again, and Ivan Bramer, good luck tonight, James. Cheers, buddy. And Jack Werrell is back in again. Thank you so much for joining me. So this time we are at Le Mans for the Radical World Cup from the European sector of this competition, and we're currently with the pros. We're not at round 2 in Interlagos. That's never going to happen. So there we go. So we're at Le Mans. And we're in France again. So after that epic battle there in the AMS, hoping that this one would be a little better. I think to be problems with the AMS, they kind of struggled with slowdowns consistently. You know, last time out in Interlagos, Daniel Sedgley took the first place, John McCutcheon second, and Henning Haig in third. We'll have to see how this one goes. We've got 19 cars on track, and they are coming to the end of practice at the moment and doing times of 3:44s. You know, the weirdest thing was with this circuit, I think we can all agree that you're either going to love it or you're not, and that's the weirdest thing with this is, you know, the circuit doesn't. I don't really know what to say about it. Like it's such a weird circuit that it doesn't lend itself at times to great racing. But at the same time, you know, it provides a little bit of action that, you know, we need. And I'm not entirely sure if this is a circuit that kind of comes across well on a broadcast. And I think that's the thing. I think it's a difficult one because it should do, but it just isn't lending itself to great racing at the moment. So, yeah, I think, you know, I'm a little bit hit or miss, I think, on this circuit itself. I'm not overly happy about it. I don't know. I'm very cut up about this circuit. I think I'm in very mixed feelings because it kind of doesn't, you know, always provide the action, but it kind of gives us, I suppose, a slim taste of what we need. So we'll have to see how that one pans out. Currently, Joachim Goad is on pole, on top of the timing tower in practice on a 3:44.312 as we're going down into the last 8 seconds of practice. Right. Don't forget as well, guys, later on we have got the Americas section of this competition. So the Americas are going to be on track later on. And that victory was taken by Lucas Vieira with Florence Arabian behind him with Eric Harmon. So I will post the link in that one because that is coming up as well. And that's going to be an absolute epic evening of rounding out an epic evening of racing. As you can see over on the JPB channel at the moment, we do have the F122 Euro Trips League on launch night taking off as well, so you can go across, and if you want to pay attention and have a look at that, you're more than welcome, as these guys are going into quali, so we'll keep an eye on their lap times. Marnik Heister is out on track as well. So yeah, so we do have some F122 going on currently at the moment as well. A busy night on the JPB YouTube. We've got 4 broadcasts this evening, so you know, you can sit here and watch the Radicals, or as I say, the F122 is kicking off and live and kicking currently at the moment as well. Over there is the man Biggles and Michael David providing commentary. So if you fancy having a look at F122, you can go across over there and watch it as well. I will provide you with a link. And you can go and have a look. So it's a very busy evening currently for the JPB YouTube channel. Hey Diego Zuccarelli, how are you? Welcome, thank you. Don't forget, guys, as well, give the video a big old thumbs up, subscribe if you've not been here for the first time, and also turn on the bells for notifications, because that would be absolutely amazing if you could do that for me. As I say, it's not been too bad so far on the YouTube channel. It's growing, and yeah, it's getting on. So there we go. All right, into quali we go. Marnik Heister is out on track currently as well. He's coming into what is turn 11. As on the circuit currently at the moment as well. They are all on their outlaps, so we will kind of keep track of where everybody is, try and bring you where they are as well. That would be absolutely incredible, because it is tough. This, you know, this circuit is very, very long. So we will try and bring you it as well. I'm interested to see how this one pans out, really, because I think from Graham Brown's point of view, as he said, like, you know, once you break the draft, the race is over for you almost. You're almost kind of driving around on your own. And from that point of view, I think it is tough, this circuit, on that side of things, because at the end of the day, like, you know, you do end up driving about on your Todd. And if you drop the draft, you're kind of really left out, and I think that's the strangest thing about that at the moment. So I don't know where we're at with this circuit. It's lovable, it's hateable, it's Marmite, and all in all, it's just not good. And I think you know, we'll keep an eye and see what happens. But you know, I'm expecting lots, so that would be absolutely amazing if we can get, you know, great action here tonight. So yeah, that would be good. Right, 6 on the clock. Tracking down with Mike Buson. There's a lot of people coming around the last sector. Mike is coming through the Porsche curbs currently before he drops down into the Corvette curbs. So Mike will hopefully be bringing a time on the board. Nobody's registered an off-track apart from Monik Heister, who's got 2 at the moment. So he's going to have to go again. But Ivan Bramer is green. Hergot is Mike Buson, Monik Heister as well. So Monik, as we know, he's got 2 off-tracks. Good luck, slow-mos. Yeah, we've got quite a few in this one. Team Slow-Mo Gold, Team Slow-Mo Red, Team Slow-Mo Black. So, yeah, quite a few of them in this one. As we can see, Mike Buson, what is Mike going to do across the line? Goes into 3rd place, Herger on 1st, Bramer in 2nd, Heister in 4th. Now, I am surprised about Heister, considering there was off-track, so I'm hoping that may. But Yakin Code from Team Slow-Mo Red has just taken the lead. What is Ola Bratton going to do? Ola Bratton currently down. He's gone up into 5th, as Ola Bratton, the times are coming in thick and fast on the left-hand side. There as well, Mathiasen is looking, he's coming around the Porsche curbs, so we'll see how Mathiasen goes on, because he has got purple. Thomas Renders there as well, is out on track, and he's currently flying along quite nicely. Thomas coming around the last few corners as he's going to head across the line. What is he looking out for, I think, from Thomas Renders currently? Oh, 12th place. 12th place. And see what Mathiasen can do as he comes into the last part. It's to Milo! Oi, oi, Savaloy! Mr. Hedgecock, how are you, sir? You missed the AMS battle, mate. It was really good. Graham Brown took the victory. Let's see what happens to Matheson now. Mathiasen or Matheson? I'm sure it's Matheson. So Matheson comes across the time. No time for Matheson there. None at all. So Sven Matheson has not got a time on the board. I am just going to adjust something really quickly. This just drives me crazy when you change something and you change it again and then you change it again just for good health. And upon that, it just doesn't want to change and stay changed. So that's really nice of it as well. So I will just save this one. Sorry about the beeps. There, Matheson has now got his last name correct. Yakim Code is out in front. Paul Crabb 2nd. Hergo 3rd. Blanco 4th. Brian 5th. Maxwell 6th. Luke Maxwell has been battling COVID as well. So, you know what I mean? Maxwell has been battling COVID there, Luke Maxwell. So fair play for being out of track. He managed last night at the same circuit and now is now managing it again. So fair play to him as well. Monik Heister all the way down in 16th. My boots on is setting greens across the board. So is John McCutchinson. John hasn't got a time as of yet, and he's going down into Indianapolis. What could John do here? We know what John's like, right? How you doing, chaps? I'm good, man. I was racing an ASR, chap. Just finished. P4 on the road, P5 after penalty. Whoa! What was your penalty for? What did you do wrong this time? What did you do? Tell me what you did. Come on. Mr. Hedgecock. Joachim Code is currently top of the timing tower. I'm waiting for John McHutchison to come around. I want to see what he does. He's purple in sector 6 as well. So he's coming around the Porsche curves now. He's coming into going to be coming into the Corvette curve section of this racetrack. It's going to be going left, wiggle a little bit to the right, and then go left again. Here he goes down into the Ford chicanes. He's not got one, he's got 2 to contend with, so he's got to try and keep it. Here he goes. Oh, did he keep that car on? No. Did he keep that car on? He did, and he's taken pole. John McHutchison not only did that, but he kept it on. Pole, oh no, he's not now, he's gone down the order. Dropping down the order now. Heister's got into pole position. Got second. Joachim Code has just got pole again. Times are coming back through thick and fast again from these drivers as we keep an eye on Buson, Florence Arabian, Henrik Haig, John Aldridge. They're all putting times on the board, and everybody is currently absolutely flying. So Kjell Larsen goes across the board. He's come across in 12th place at the moment as well. Ivan Bramer is in 7th. Paul Crabb is tootling along in 6th place. Herger is now in 5th. John Aldridge in 4th. Marnik Heister in 3rd. Henning Haig in 2nd. And Joachim Code in 1st. I can try and bring you up the championship standings currently. That is the team championships. Team Radliner out in front, 141. Team Slomo Black 99. Team Slomo Gold 93. Racing Team Denkamp 64. Octopus Racing 58. Team Slomo Red 46. Island Racing 32. Platinum Racing Team 30. IGL Coatings E-Racing 29. And Madai on 13. Overall in the championship, Daniel Sedgley is out in front with 100 points. Rafael Blanco in 2nd, tied with John McHutchison on 83. And in Haig in 4th on 74. Florence Arabian in 5th on 68. Ola Bratton 6th, Mike Bruce on 7th, Stefan Severia in 8th, Joachim Code in 9th, Luke Maxwell 10th, Thomas Renders 11th, Paul Clark in 12th, Ivan Bramer 13th, Kettle Larsen 14th, David Walters 15th, Dennis Kiriakopoulos in 16th, Teilhard Sattenberg in 17th, Nia Gluskic is in 18th place. Further down the order from that, Marnik Heister in 20th, John Aldridge 21st, and Matheson in 22nd. So there we go. We are literally 5 seconds away. A 3:44, Zagarelli. I know, mate. You better get on with it. So there you go. Gave a little love tap. Oh, bless you, my child. There as well. So, right, the grid is up, guys. We will bring you the grid now. And let's see, Sven Matheson in 1st, Joachim Code in 2nd, Henning Haig 3rd, Marnik Heister 4th, John Aldridge 5th, Stefan Severia in 6th place. Paul Crabb in 7th, Ivan Bramer 8th, John McHutchison 9th, Ola Bratton 10th, Luke Maxwell in 11th, Mike Buson is in 12th place. Further down the order, Kjell Larsen 13th, Sattenberg in 14th, Rafael Blanco 15th, Florence Arabian 16th, Thomas Renders 17th, Paul Clark 18th, and Dennis Kiriakopoulos is in 19th there. So there we go. Job done and dusted. Let's see how this one pans out, because I've got to be honest, this is going to be an absolute barnstormer, and currently Matheson is out in front. I know, Diego, 3:44. Don't forget, guys, give it a big old thumbs up. Smash that like button as much as you can, as you're about now to go into a 30-minute race that could be absolutely unbelievable. So let's see as well. Don't forget, guys, as well, tonight has been sponsored by iLounge Racing. Head over to iloungeracing.co.uk for all your sim needs, taking the ease out of choosing a simulator as much as possible. Don't forget, they install, fit and run you through all of it as well. Head over to iloungeracing.co.uk there as well. So thank you to Mr. Paul Clark for sponsoring the league this time around. Just waiting for Dennis Kiriakopoulos to get on track here. Dennis is normally not one to hang around, so yeah, hopefully he's okay. He'll make it. Right. He has made it. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're underway. We're underway. We are underway. Matheson there taking the whole shot currently. Joachim Cody's coming up, and we've got a slow-mo 1, 2, 3 with John Aldridge tucked in behind him. Privateer, and then we've got Team Radline further back as well. And Planet Team there is under the thing with Marnik Heister, who's pushing like a banshee earlier on and has made his way through the field, currently in 5th place at the moment. So that is Marnik Heister trying to make his way there as well. So he's currently making a lot of leads and gains, and hopefully he will be making it through safely as he locks onto the back of Paul Crabb at this moment in time here as well. So Marnik Heister's got Paul Crabb behind, Henning Haig in front, he's got John Aldridge behind that as well, as these guys are now looking at coming on to the Mulsanne for the first time this evening. And let's see, this is where it could go wrong. This is where it could go wrong. And we'll try and keep it as much as we can with this race circuit, because trust me, this could be all or nothing. Matheson under attack by Kyoto as they go down into turn 11. Nothing doing there. Further back, Herge just got done. John Aldridge has got a slowdown, has gone down Aldridge as well. Oh! Is that Paul Crabb? It was. Paul Crabb is off, and he's down the bottom end of the field. Ola Bratton is down in, well, he's just down in 18th as well. So I'm wondering if he was involved in that one. So let's have a look at the gearbox of Paul Crabb. Nope, that's not going to work. Now, I want to go back a little bit further if I can. Can I get back any further? No, I am unable to. Let's try, here we go, see if we can catch on. I want to go onto the gearbox and see if this was, whoa! Who was the sender? Who was the sender? It was a slow-mo. And I'm wondering if it was Henning Haig. No, it wasn't Haig. Further up the order, car number 16, Ola Bratton. Oh, Ola Bratton was involved in that one, and that unfortunately banged into Paul Crabb, and that kind of ended it all. John McCutcheon under attack from Marnik Heister here. Marnik is literally right behind John. There he is, look at that, he's literally inside John. Oh, Marnik's here on the brakes going down into Indianapolis. He's got round. We're running slow. We're running slow. Now it's caught up by Herge. Stefan Severia. He's going to be on the back of Marnik Heister now as well. It goes out to the left. That's Marnik's going to be job done, I think, for him. And is he going to be looking at trying to come back? These guys are going through the Porsche curves currently at the moment. Marnik Heister here, all over the back of Severia Herge after making his earlier mistake. What can he do currently? We're just going to have to see how this one pans out. As these radicals go racing past the camera. Marnix has got Ivan Bramer for company though, mind you. Severia there, look at the sector times. Oh, Heister's looking racy, I'm not gonna lie. He is looking racy. Thomas Render's just past John Aldridge. I think John is really struggling with slowdowns here, because he's just about to get passed by Paul Clark as well. I think John is struggling a little bit, I think. Marnix has got his teammate Ivan Bramer behind him. Ivan Bramer's got Mike Bousson behind that as well. Here we go, look at Bousson. Bousson on the left, car number 7. Bramer, car number 36. Bousson latches back in, he pulls out again. He took 2 bites of the cherry and still didn't make it through. Bremer was getting the toe from Heister there, and that allowed Bremer to stay in front of Buson. The question is for how long can Bremer keep Buson behind? And I think that's going to be where this one is now all going to pan out, because at the end of the day, Buson is still picking up the toe, but so is Bremer and so is Heister. So, oh, Bremer's just torpedoed it. Bremer's, Heister's, no, Bremer has torpedoed it, got off track. He's now going to have a slowdown. It's going to drop him all the way down the field. All that work he did earlier, gone in one foul swoop. And Heister is now still having a battle with Hergo now. Oh, he's going off. He is going off. Oh. How is this one going to pan out, guys? Stay tuned. Because I tell you what, Marnik Heister is not hanging around at the moment. Neither is John McHutchison. He's caught up to the bucket. Joachim Code. Oh, look at that action behind. Oh, this is going to get spicy here with this little pack. This little pack here. Look at John and Joachim Goder having a battle as well. 23 minutes on the clock. This long circuit, such a long circuit. Times are 3:52s at the moment. This is going to be really the first fast run they've had. So I expect some barnstorming times to start coming through. John's made it past Joachim now, is chasing down Matheson. I think Matheson could have this. As long as he can keep this car on track, I think that gap is just going to stay where it's at. John's going to have to go some to try and keep up with Matheson, and Cody's got to try and keep up with John, because otherwise McHutchinson's going to be gone. And the worst part you want to kind of let go here is McHutchinson, because he will just get his head down and he will just be gone off the board. You're not going to get nowhere near him. So hopefully he will now try and settle down and, you know, kind of, he's got to make moves. We know that, what John has got to do. He's got to try and get across the track. Matheson fastest time, 3:44 at the moment. Severia there under attack as well. Henning Hager's got Ivan Bremer for company. In the pros race, 22 on the clock now. And currently Matheson is your leader. Blanco, though, was all over the back of Stefan Severia there. How is this one going to pan out? These guys are entering onto the Mulsanne straight again. Oh! Taya! No, Henning Haig! Henning Haig is gone! Where is Henning? He's gone! That was massive! Henning Haig just went barnstorming off track. He starts off here on the grass. You're not stopping the car, mate. It's never going to happen. Oh, Henning! Straight into the barrier goes Henning Haig. And he is in the pits and out, and that is him finished for the night. Henning Haig there, straight into the pits. But now we've got Joachim Go, John McHutchison, there's Hergott, there's behind him as well with Marnik Heister, Rafael Blanco. See how this one pans out. Blanco's looking at trying to make the move. Heister's made the move as well. Blanco's going to keep his foot on the inside. He has job done there. Thomas Renders. Whoa, slow down for you, young sir. Thomas going down the order. He's going to have a slowdown. So Thomas Renders, they're going to be sitting at about Joachim Goad and John McHutchison. This is the battle for second place. John taking an offence to a cone there and throwing it off the side of the track. Gap's down to 2.1. Oh, Marnik Heister's gone again. Marnik Heister is off track again. Oh, do you know the problem with this circuit? Look at this. This is obviously where it was going to happen. Look, Heister's on the inside. It goes in. Blanco twitches. And Heister just goes on, misses his braking point altogether. He kind of needs to really settle down because, yes, we know you're quick, bro. We can see you're quick. But you can't keep it on track. It's not going to work out too well. And it looks like Buson as well is now under pressure from Rafael Blanco. And it's just, these guys have really got to kind of try and keep it on track. If you don't keep the car on track, you don't finish. That's it, simple. That's Henning Egg-bound out on Ola Bratton. Going around Porsche curves, we're going to be coming left to the Corvette curve section now. We're going to be going left, and then we're going to go right, and then left again. Here we go into the Ford chicanes with Mike Buson. He's coming up to the first one very, very shortly. Okay, he's just entering in now, 50 yards, he's gone, he's going to go left. Then we got right past the first Fords, then we're going to go left again. And out the other side we go, nice and clean there from Mike Buson. Has opened up about half a second. Rafael Blanco did not get that opportunity with Severia behind from Octopus Racing because he has got the gap down to 2 tenths as well. Milo, what are you laughing about? So there we go, Rafael Blanco trying to still chase down Mike Buson, who's still trying to get away from this group of cars with 18 on the clock. And they're coming back onto that. Mole's saying again, oh, come on. Come on, come on. 4 times this evening. Mr. Hedgecock, if you don't mind, I've just made you mod. If you can just deal with that, that would be amazing. Rafael Blanco, Stefan Severia. Miles, deal with that. I've just dropped you as the moderator for a minute. If you don't mind, please, sir. It's about, they've done it twice in the AMs and now in the pros already. Here we go. Blanco now in to turn through the other side of turn 11. Gap's closing down. Buson's on a 3.44, fastest man on track. For how long? That's going to be the question. Oh, Blanco's making his move into the 12 and 13. He's going to go left. Can he hold it? Buson's got to come out the other side. He's got to come out the other side like an absolute crotch rocket. Here he goes. He's pulled out, we're alongside. Oh, there we go. Good job from Mike Buson. John McCutcheon is still being chased by Jochen Code. He's still got 2 seconds out to Matheson in front. But it's all about these little packets of battles here. Ivan Bramer is another one. He's trying to battle down with Terje Sattenberg from the Team Slow-Mo. So Platinum Racing Team and Team Slow-Mo is there as well. So the thing is, there was a wasp inside my helmet. Really? Was that actually Henning? Because that's crazy if that was it. What would you, hold on, what, your VR helmet you mean, not your real life? You haven't got an actual crash helmet on, have you? You haven't got a crash helmet on, right? Get yourself a Nightbot to stop the spam. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and get the bot sorted out for this one, mate. Joachim's still closing down. Buson's just gone past Hergo again. $15 on the clock. And these guys are coming round Porsche curves now. Into Corvette curves we go. Left-hander there through the last part into the 4 chicane. Down a little mini run, we're going to keep her to the right. We're going to go left again. And here we go, approaching 4 chicane. 50 yards out at the moment, job done. Going to go left, then we're going to go right. And then we're going to go left again, and then right again, and we're off again. So there we go, along the start-finish straight as well. Buson currently in 4th place. Heister is back in the mix as well, currently battling Luke Maxwell. There is Marnik Heister and Luke Maxwell. I hope they can keep it clean between them. I think this is going to be, no, Marnix. Cop your slow down, son. Oh, Marnik Heister, if he had any other rougher night than what he's having right about now, is going absolutely unbelievable. No, it was a Sim Wasp, a new feature in iRacing, maybe missed the racing line. Oh dear, mate. Is that why you couldn't see properly, buddy? That Sim Wasp got in the way. Ivan Bray, we're taking a little bit of an excursion off track. We can have another quick look at that one. Oh, that's early on in the corners. Yeah, Ivan just going straight on there as well. So, yeah, see how this one pans out for Ivan Bramer. John Aldridge has not had a good one, right? And I'm going to show you why. And look at that, John Aldridge is down 5 places on where he was originally. Blanco's up 10, McHutchinson's up 7. So there we go. Blanco is doing an absolute barnstorming start to this race, and he's currently up in 4th place, up 11 places. So I know, Sanjo, I know, Henning pulling the I don't want to look at this because I've got a funny feeling this isn't on his own. I've got a funny feeling. There it is. Well, that was a close-up if I've ever seen it before as well. Stefan Severia hitting the back of Rafael Blanco. No real, need for dispute on that one. Heister, Buson. Still battling out. Blanco's trying to come back through the field. What is Buson going to do here with Marnik Heister on the right-hand side? Heister's been involved in a couple of incidents already. The last thing he really wants to be doing. Severia's been in one as well. That's put the end to Blanco's race. Oh, Heister's going on the left of us. And that is Heister through up into 4th. John McHutchison's got to get down to about 1.7. Joachim Code has dropped back by about 1.7, but it's all about this little battle here. These 4 cars. Buson's carrying a massive extra amount of speed there. Whoa. What can Buson do? I think this is going to be more to the question. He's got to try and stay with Hergo currently at the moment, because at the moment he's in that little double jeopardy of losing the draft. So he's got to try and stay with him as best he can, and that's the problem at the moment, is he's just not quite managing to get there. So, yeah, Marnik Heister still managing to stay out in front currently at the moment. Still got Severia behind him, mind you. And Buson has still got Luke Maxwell all over him now, with John Aldridge not too far away. Oh, Heister's off! Oh, big collision! Big, huge, massive! Massive! It didn't start there. I don't believe he started there either. I'm trying to find where it starts, and I think it's here. There's Marnik Heister. He loses it. Boom, Buson, Maxwell, Aldridge, Kel Larson. And that was it. What has just gone on there? Buson's done for the night. He's in the pits. So is Marnik Heister. So is John Aldridge. Luke Maxwell is still going. How, I do not know. But Dennis Kiriakopoulos is up 13. Dennis Kiriakopoulos is up 13 positions. Matheson's got McHutchinson somehow right up behind him. I'm not, oh, McHutchinson's taking the lead. McHutchinson's taking the lead. How has this one happened? Matheson lost time, but he didn't lose massive amounts of time. What was John flying? A tenth, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths. Unless Matheson has had some big mistakes this time around, he's lost a lot of time. Heister, Aldridge, Buson, Haig and Bratton are all out. Foreigns Arabian is up 8. Dennis Kiriakopoulos is up 13 places. Luke Maxwell has just been passed by Paul Clark. Maxwell's car, if I'm not mistaken, is not looking pretty. I think Maxwell is just trying to finish here. Let's have a look. It seems to be okay. I think he's just got to try and finish. That's probably the best he can be. Currently situation. But that was huge. Absolutely massive. So here we are now, back with Foreigns Arabia and Rafael Blanco. Matheson is back out in front of John McHutchinson, and here's how that one panned out, but there's definitely ambulances needed there. Oh, McHutchinson, he is human after all. He went off and made a mistake, so there we go. Wow, this is just non-stop action here tonight. Guys, I'm so sorry, just lost it. Tyres are nowhere. So that's from Marnik Heister there as well. So Marnik's apologising and is sitting in the booth. We can pull him in for a quick chat there as well. Marnik Heister, welcome in. That wasn't quite the ending we were expecting from you, sir.
No, I did not expect that at all. It was really shit. I'm sorry to the guys. Language, please. So
thank you very much. Language there as well. So we do have Marnik Heister in the booth. Marnik just, well, ceremoniously, unfortunately crashed out. What actually happened then?
All right, so I don't know why or how, but the tires are around this track I feel like ice after 5 laps. So I tried to manage them as long as possible, but eventually coming out of the first couple of chicanes, and I just lost the rear and tried to correct it, but I overcorrected and went, instead of trying to correct it to the right, I went straight to the left into the wall. And picking up the other cars as well, which is really important. They're all to blame on me.
Yeah, well, I've seen you apologised in the Discord as well, so I'm sure, you know, they will, you know, let you go. You look like you were having a very eventful race anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, you were having a good old battle there as well, so I'm glad that side of things kind of, you know, the racing experience was good, just the ending not so good.
Exactly. I mean, we'll learn from this and move on to, I think, Watkins Glen next week.
Watkins Glen, yeah.
All right, cool. Anyways, good luck on the broadcast.
Man, you take care.
Bye.
So that's Monica in the booth. Mike Bousson, I know Monica's just apologised for everything that happened as well. He did say he lost it coming out the corner, overcorrected it, and went shooting into the wall. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. We have Barney taking a night off in the last race. Barney didn't do anything. He literally just stood there. So I will tell you if it is the white flag lap, because Barney just stood there earlier on, just like, no, I'm not really doing anything. I don't want to. So he didn't even wave his flag for the checkered flag. So, you know, good old Barney taking a night off. So there we go. But look, at the end of the day, this is an incident, and I think as well, Mike, as well. I think you can even say that, you know, this does happen because the tyres, if it is eating its tyres like, you know, it seems to be, then you know, that's what happens, and it's just a tough one. You just happen to be there. So no, at least on the upside though, Mike, we haven't got another second place for you, buddy. So there we go. Don't forget, guys, if you are here, please hit the thumbs up. That would be absolutely amazing, as we can see a great battle here materialising between Matheson and John McHutchinson for this battle for the lead currently, as well as they are on lap 7. And that is the track map. The leaders are coming round now. If they don't get across the line within 3:44, this is going to be the last lap of the race, which they are. Right? So this should be the last lap of the race, depending on what Barney wants to do. Now, Barney's up on the right-hand side, and Barney ain't doing nothing. So good old Barney, taking a night off again. So there we go. This will be the final lap of the race, and I can tell you that for definite, because this happened to me earlier on in the AMS, and they didn't register that it was the final lap. But it is the final lap of the race, so there we go. Matheson is out in front with McHutchinson behind him. Arabian, Blanco and Renders are in the mix together as well. How long is the lap in Le Savre? Well, in this car it's currently 3:44.62. That's the best time currently at the moment. So 3:40, yeah, 3:44's there as well, 6.2s. So, you know, that's roughly what you're looking at a lap. The problem is obviously Barney's had a night off. iRacing doesn't want to pick up that it's the final lap of the race. So there we go. I can give you the overall lap record was actually a 3:17.297. That was set by Mike Conway in the Toyota TS050 Hybrid in 2019 in an LMP1. So, you know, that's the overall time, was a 3:17.297. Not bad for a 38 corner track. So there you go. But this circuit, I don't know if you know, this circuit actually opened in 1923. The Le Mans circuit opened up in 1923 and hosts the Le Mans 24 hours. So there you go. I see. So that's why this is this will be the last lap, because they crossed the line without the time. So you know, they crossed the line. Matheson's opened up a 1.6 second gaps there, Henning, as well. So I think you've got a pretty good chance that this could be it. Maxwell has got Paul Crabb in front of him there as well. So this could be an interesting last time as well. Partly because they're not going to get across the line within their 3:44, buddy. So technically, this should be the last lap. But Barney took a night off in the AMS, and he looks like he's taking another night off in the pros. And it doesn't want to wave his flag. And unfortunately, I don't know, we can't do a lot about it. There's nothing I can do about iRacing's algorithm that doesn't want to wave the flag on the final lap. So, you know, we will keep trying as best we can, and I'll keep you informed, but this is the final lap. Oh, Luke Maxwell chopping the nose of Paul Crabb, as these guys are battling it out for 12th and 13th. There was a big puff of smoke from Ivan Bramer, and he's gone down the order. Ivan Bramer has had another incident, so it's not good for Platinum Racing currently. Thomas Renders trying to chase down Florence Arabian. What can Thomas do there as well? Can Thomas make this stick? Oh, he does so. Thomas Renders there in the JPB race livery racing team dead camp. There you go, mixture livery, so there we go. If he gets the wasp in his helmet, it can be all over. Well, yeah, apparently so. apparently so. Dennis Kyrgiakopoulos has got Rafael Blanco behind him for company as well, but we'll keep an eye on Matheson. He's coming round the bottom part through the Corvette curbs. So this is by far not done yet. I'm going to call it now. I'm going to tell you that. This might be, though. Matheson is going to be crossing the line. He's out of time, so he should be. Barney should actually wave the flag this time around. Let's have a look at Barney. He's on the left-hand side on the timing tower. No, Barney's not doing nothing. He's taking the night off completely. Matheson takes the victory here this evening as well. I did try and call it for you guys as well, because obviously at the end of the day, Rafael Blanco is being closed down by Dennis Kyrgiakopoulos. Team Slow-Mo in first and third and fifth with Teo Sattenberg as well. So an excellent job by Teo, up 9 places. Blanco survives. He comes across the line in 6th. Kyrgiakopoulos 7th. Renders just in 8th for Foreign Arabian. Paul Clark is defending hard from Kettle Larson going into the last chicane here. Come on, Paul, what can you do? Have you got it? Have you got it? Have you got it? Paul Clark just take it from Kettle Larson. Luke Maxwell is going to take the 12th place spot from Paul Crabb. Paul's pulled over, letting Ivan Bramer through. I don't think Paul's got the speed. I think that's the problem. I don't think Paul's got any speed. So Ivan Bramer, Paul Crabb. No, Paul's gone round. Do you know the weirdest thing? He did that in exactly the same corner last night. He did that in exactly the same corner last night. So there we go. It's amazing. I don't know. That's just coincidence, I think. So we are waiting for Mike Buson. Where is Mike? He is coming into Indianapolis. He got back out on track. So there we go. Unbelievable there as well. But thank you everybody for joining us here tonight as well. Team Slow-Mo, says Magna. Yes, buddy. Slow-Mo first, third, fifth. Well, then Henning in 18th with Ola Bratton 19th. So, you know, not a bad night. We'll just wait for Mike Buson to finish across the line before I can get the results, unfortunately, there. So we'll just have to wait. Mike trundling on. He is coming into turn 23. Into the Porsche curves he goes, comes in now. He's going to start his entry into the Corvette curves. There we go, through the Corvette curves, left, and then into the 4 chicanes. And across the line for Mike Buson here tonight. So the race results are up as well. We just had to wait for Mike to finish there. And Matheson in first, John McCutcheon second, Joachim Code third, Stefan Herge in fourth, Teo Sattenberg in fifth, Rafael Blanco in sixth, Dennis Kyrgiakopoulos in seventh, Thomas Renders eighth, Foreign Arabian ninth, Paul Clark in 10th, Kettle Larson 11th, Luke Maxwell 12th, Ivan Bramer 13th, Paul Crabb 14th, Mike Buson 15th, Monique Heister 16th, John Aldridge 17th, Henning Haig down in 18th place. Ola Bratton is the last place man to finish there as well. So currently in the booth at the moment we have Matheson is going to join us as well. Svenian, how are you, buddy?
Right now I'm doing very good.
You're doing good?
Yeah, fantastic now actually.
Well, you did. Yeah, I bet you are, mate. But you just overall took Le Mans and you know, you won by what was just under a second in the end. You know, you managed to get it out a little bit, and then it kind of all come down on you. How was the race from your perspective?
The first like 4 laps, that was okay, but after lap 4, it was so slippery. So then I see John manage his tires very well. So I was thinking he was gonna get me into the end, but he got a slowdown the last lap. So happy about that.
Well, yeah, I bet you was overall, mate, to be fair, because he was closing at you quite rapidly. I've got to be honest, you know, you managed to get quite a good, decent start. We're looking at it right about now. So from that perspective, that was always good because the start does seem to be a little bit of a tricky one round here, but you kind of managed it quite cleanly.
Yeah, it's so understeery, and but I was so comfy because I had my teammate Joachim by my side, so I knew he didn't gonna send it. So it's really safe at the start, actually.
Good. Well, we're going on to Watkins Glen next week, mate, as well. Any thoughts on that circuit?
I think it's a good track for this car, to be honest. So it's gonna be fun hopping into the practice and start grinding the pace.
Yeah, exactly as well. Well, congratulations on your first place there, buddy. And I look forward to seeing you in Watkins Glen next week. Take care.
Thank you.
Right, in the booth now is the man I've actually got to PayPal £2 over to now, is the gentleman, John McHutchison. John, how are you, sir?
Yeah, good, James. Enjoy that.
Yeah, mate, it seems to be going well for you, didn't it?
It did until I got slowed down last lap, but there we go. There we go.
Look, mate, you can't help slowdowns, unfortunately. Trust me, there was a lot of them tonight, and I don't think you were or will be the only one to get them, because it was just absolutely crammed with slowdowns this evening for quite a few people. All right, you know, you've done the biz. You got up into second place, so for that I applaud you. Up 7, believe it or not, from where your grid start was, so fair play for that one, mate. You know, look, I don't know if I like this circuit, John. I'm not going to lie. I think from this kind of, maybe because I'm setting up in the booth and you know, and I'm used to a lot going on all the time. What is your thoughts on this specific circuit?
I really like the circuit, and the guys in the interview room, they were all saying the same thing. It's got a mixture of everything, so I like it.
So I'm on my own, basically, is what you're saying.
Probably. The good thing about it, qualifying isn't the be all and end all here anyway. You can really make up places, as you've seen. There's always something going on up front. So I won't tell you why I qualified in 9th. I'll keep that to a private chat sometime.
All right, there, bud. Well, look, John, congratulations on your second place there, bud. And we look forward to seeing you in Watkins Glen next week.
Yep, James, sure will.
Take care, mate. So there we go. That was John McHutchison. Now we go into our third place man on the podium. Joachim, how are you, buddy?
Good evening, young sir.
Young? Well, I love you already.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, young. you called me young. That's it, mate. Me and you are getting married. Yep. Job done. Hope that's happy. Cool. Cushy. Look, mate, third place overall. You got to be happy with that, right? Tricky circuit.
Oh, for sure. The circuit is not that tricky, but the tire management and keeping the temperature down is horrible.
Yeah, it's
so easy to overheat the rear tires here.
Yeah, we saw that with Monegaster had a spectacular crash, took out pretty much most of the guys behind you. So unfortunately for Marnix, it didn't quite go so well.
I noticed.
But look, overall though, mate, you finished in third. We're going on to Watkins Glen, different entity of circuit. What's your overall feelings about Watkins Glen?
It's okay. Not driven there a whole lot. Never tried the Radical there. So we'll see what we can do.
Okay, buddy. Well, thank you so much for joining me in the booth, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Maybe you will.
Hope so. Take care,
James.
Take care.
Bye.
Right, as you can see, guys, the session has ended, and it has literally just kicked me out, which is a little bit unfortunate. So you're now staring at my iRacing screen, which I suppose is better than staring at my desktop, unfortunately, as well. So the session has just literally booted me out of the session because the session has now closed. But I am going to bring in Thomas Renders for a chat. Thomas, up 9 places there, buddy, up into 8th overall. How do you think it went?
I think it went pretty well. I mean, up 9 places. So yeah, I didn't think before the start it was possible for me because I was really, really off pace this week. But yeah, I just figured if I've got no pace, just keep it on track then. Maybe I can win something by that. And yeah, that worked out pretty well today.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, mate, anybody can come into the chat and move up 9 places is an absolutely stunning race that you've had, to be fair, mate. Regardless if you was off the pace, you know, there's always time to make up, isn't there, at the end of the day at this racetrack. But, you know, we're going on to Watkins Glen, different entity to Le Mans. You know, you're going to get some practice in this week, or you're just going to turn up. I think everybody knows Watkins by now, but the chicane with this car is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, it's obviously you need a lot of downforce there, but the bumps in the chicane are very, they're triggering the car to not have any downforce at all. So I'm going to train a lot. I think I like the track a lot more than Le Mans. But then again, the racing is always good here. But it's I just don't have any pace at all in any car here. So
yeah,
I'm happy to go off to Watkins Glen.
Yeah, I'm not a lover of Le Mans, I've got to be honest. But then again, I suppose from a, you know, that might be just from my own point of view because I'm sat in the booth. But look, buddy, I hope you have a good one. And we'll look forward to seeing you next week at Watkins Glen there, mate. But well done on your 8th place.
Thank you, buddy. And well done on the broadcast.
Cheers, mate. You take care.
Yes. Cheers.
Right, and the last one this evening is the man who's up 12 places, started in 19th, finishes in 7th, is Mr. Dennis Kyriakopoulos. Dennis, good evening.
Hello, James. How are you?
I'm wonderful, mate. How are you?
Starting from last and finishing 7th, you can imagine I'm pretty happy.
Oh, mate, absolutely. I think you've done a stunning job, and one of the main aims of this job was to basically keep the car on track, and you did that exceptionally.
Yeah, just had maybe a couple of slowdowns, but nothing major.
Yeah, nothing that's going to really affect you at the end of the day. You know, people in front were getting slowdowns all over the place, mate. I'm not going to lie. There were slowdowns across the board, so you definitely were not, and probably will never be, the only one here to get them, because the AM's got quite a lot of them as well. Overall, though, mate, you've had a really good night racing here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do at Watkins Glen next week. What do you think?
Unfortunately, James, I'm not going to be there next week.
Oh, Dennis.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you off to, mate? Anywhere good?
Holidays in Greece.
Oh, well, that's fair enough, mate. I'm in the rainy UK, so if you need a bag holder or somebody to squeeze into your suitcase, mate, I'm there. You know what I mean? Just let me know.
Okay.
But look, overall, Dennis, absolutely exceptional race, and hopefully we will see you in 2 weeks' time then, mate.
Yeah, exactly. You'll see me in 2 weeks.
Take care, buddy.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Right, guys, as you can see, the session did close. Can I get a quick rundown of the race? Yeah, it went like this. Matheson Code pulled away. McHutchinson started in 9th and finished in 2nd. Keogh finishes in 3rd. Matheson nearly got done by John at the end, but John got a slowdown, which put Matheson in front. Marnik Heister had an absolutely spectacular crash, taking out Mike Bousson, Paul Crabb, John Aldridge, and who else was involved in that Marnik Heister accident, because it was huge. So Marnik Heister, Kettle Larson, John Aldridge, Mike Bousson was involved with that as well. So yeah, Marnik's hit the wall and basically come back into the middle of the track under not of his own power, and just smashed into people. So unfortunately for Marnik, he just got caught up in the incident. But look, guys, that has been one of the most interesting broadcasts I've done. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to Chat69, who's constantly coming into the broadcast and offering everybody free services, I'm sure. Thank you to Gearhead, Milo, Tuckenheim as well, Mike Bousson, Marnik Heister, Milo for being there, Sandra Capella, Damien G, Henning Haig. Much love to you all for joining me. Mr. Hedgecock, as always, Rafael Blanco, Diego Zuccarelli, and Ivan Bramer, and of course Jack Werrell, who was with us in the AM. So thank you, much love to you all. But guys, that's it for this evening's broadcast. I will see you later on for the Americas as well. Don't forget to hit it up over on the JPB YouTube channel. Link is live already. So as always, guys, for me, you all take care. Have a great week, and you never know, I might just see you on the track sometime. Good night.